Yo, what's happening, Cucumber Squad, and welcome back to the Fable Sphere. Right, before we even get started, as you know, link to my website down below, join the Sphere, that's all I'm saying about that. Right, now, Joanna Newsom, 81 Live, I've never heard of this artist, I've never seen this performance. This is a Skip the Line request by Frank Warner, thank you so much Frank, for another one. You guys have been supporting the channel, I really do appreciate that. So yeah, Joanna Newsom, 81 Live, let's get into it, let's see what we got, let's go.
Straight in. Of Eden, it was dirt and dirt is all the same. I tilled it with my two hands and I called it my very own. There was no one to dispute my claim. Well, you'd be shocked at the state of things.
Okay, firstly, when was the last time that you watched any YouTube video or performance that involved a harp? I think this is the very first reaction I have done outside of an orchestra performance, and even then, I don't even know if there was a harp then, but I think there might have been, right? But a performance where it's just an artist doing a vocal, it sounds super medieval, right? Also got a bit of a folksy vibe to it as well. But playing a harp, it's such a beautiful sounding instrument. It's actually quite amazing that they don't use it for a lot more. Like, I think they might use the sound digitally for certain songs, but that they don't actually use it instrumentally for a lot more, because it actually is beautiful, but it does have a particular type of sound. It's got very much like a medieval type of sound. You know what I mean? It's very easy to sort of pick a harp out of a sort of instrumental piece, you know? But anyway, that's pretty cool. Let's go.
Well, you'd be shocked at the state of things. The whole place had just cleared right out. It was harder than hell, so align me by a spring for a spell as naked as a drought.
Hey, very poetic. You see why Frank likes this. Such a beautiful sounding instrument, man.
The wandering eye that I have caught is as hard as a wandering sun. But I will want for nothing more in my God.
I like that line. The wandering eye that I have caught is as hot as the wandering sun. That's pretty cool, actually.
But I will want for nothing more in my garden. Start again in my hardening to every harbor one.
Wow.
Meet me in my garden of Eden. Bring a friend. We are gonna have ourselves a time. We are gonna have a garden party. It's on me, no, sorry, it's my dime.
It's on me, it's my dime.
We broke our hearts in a war between St. George and the dragon.
I kind of feel like this might be a kind of like a relationship song. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just too mesmerized by this harp, so I think I'm like a bit transfixed on the harp play, and I'm also transfixed on the fact that her voice is just so unique. It's so different, right? It's got it's like, I wouldn't say angelic, but it's got, I mean, it's angelic to a certain degree, but it's got like this childish notion to it. It's got like a childish sound to it, right? Where it's calming to a certain degree, essentially. So I'm not entirely sure, I must be honest, I'm not entirely sure what she's singing about. The poetic aspect of this is pretty amazing, you know, with the metaphors and things like that. I think it's actually pretty cool. But I kind of think, if I'm going down the road, I kind of think it's like, it's a relationship, getting over a relationship, coming to my Garden of Eden. It's going to be on my dime, you know, we'll celebrate, you know, in my thing. So it's kind of like getting over something, that's been hard, that's been difficult? I'm not entirely sure. You let me know down in the comments. Frank, you know more about the song than I do. So, and it's the first time listening, so I'm not entirely sure. But you let me know. That's where I'm going with it so far. Maybe I can piece something else together. Let's see.
I'm not a dragon, but both in equal parts are welcome to come along. I'm inviting everyone.
I like that. It's absolutely beautiful, but I wanted to say something. Both in equal parts are allowed to come. I'm inviting everyone. So basically saying it doesn't matter what side of the fence you sit over here. Might not be a relationship song. Might be a societal type song. It might be, sort of like where we are today in society, where we can't agree to anything. And the only way to agree to something and to actually find some common ground is to invite everybody and just be merry. There's so much more to people than their ideas. There are people who they are and their dreams and beliefs and things like that. Go far more than politics. I'm not sure. That's what I'm saying. My head is going a million miles in terms of where I can go with this particular song. But the harp itself is just a very, very beautiful song to listen to. I'm loving the harp and her voice and the message to a certain degree.
Farewell to loves that I have known, even my days waters run. Tell me what is meant by sin, or none in a garden seceded from the union in the year of 81.
That's an interesting line. Tell me what is sin in a garden that's seceding from the human in the year of 81, right? So I think she's going super philosophical with this. Obviously, we can have many discussions in terms of like, okay, what's bad? Why is bad bad? Why is sin, right? Because there's an equal opposite to everything. So obviously, the only reason we know that bad is because good is good, essentially, right? But a lot of people will they'll give the counter argument of like, yes, but who determines sin? Who's to say that what I do is what who's to say murdering is wrong? Who's to say rape is wrong? Who's to say any of those things are wrong? Human beings have told you that it's wrong, and therefore you say it's wrong, right? So if we drew the lines in terms of what sin is, then who's to say that that's actually sin? Why don't we redefine it? If humans define it, if humans can undefine it and maybe redefine it, right? But certain things going back through the ages, right, going back through humanity, right, have been pretty much set in stone. And certain natural things about the human race is just, it's wrong. It's like an innate feeling, like it's wrong to murder somebody else. And that just should come naturally to you unless you're brought up in a very, very evil environment. Naturally, that there's certain things, that it's wrong. And then other things, as we progress through society, we realize that certain things are sins because it affects others negatively. So anyway, we can have these discussions forever, but that line was quite intriguing.
81. The unending amends you've made are enough for one life be done. I believe in innocence, little darling, start again. I believe in everyone.
Nice. I believe in everyone.
I believe, regardless, I believe in everyone.
Okay, so I kind of think that I got it right at the end over there. I honestly think it's a song of acceptance, essentially. And it's a song of accepting absolutely every single person. And it's a song of tolerance, I also think. I actually believe in today's day and age, so many people are asking for tolerance. It's like, no, you need to tolerate me. These are my ideologies. These are my beliefs. This is how I am, and you need to accept them, right? So people are demanding tolerance, but people are not willing to give tolerance. People are not willing to actually dispense some tolerance on their own part, to say, I'm willing to tolerate your viewpoints, your beliefs, if you can tolerate mine. That's a much easier way, a much nicer way to sort of tackle this polarization. But I like the fact that it's an all-encompassing, and right at the end there, she basically, it's like, I believe, right, irrevocably, am I saying that right? Irrevocably, yeah. I believe in everyone, right? Everybody's got something positive. Everybody's got something to offer this world, even if they have elements of sin, which all humanity has. Every single human being has got an element of sin. But I believe in everyone. I believe that everyone can bring a purpose. Everyone can bring something great to humanity. And I kind of think that's what she's talking about. And I kind of think that she's going down the aspect of acceptance and tolerance, and actually, rather invite your enemies and try to understand your enemies than push your enemies away and make them greater enemies. It's basically what I think that she went with the song. The relationship hypothesis right in the beginning, that's dead. Forget about that. I never said that, all right? I never said that. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below. This is pretty cool. I like the fact that it was different, and that's just playing the harp, but it's quite mesmerizing. And again, medieval type sound. Anyway, please stay safe, please stay healthy. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.